Hey everybody, welcome to Dad Jokes and Crypto. This is episode 2 for you. I've got my good friend Robert here. How you doing, Robert?
Excellent. And yourself?
Good. Me too. So this episode, we'd spoken last episode about maybe setting up an account. This is something that we kind of wanted to show everybody how to do. If you had any questions and stuff, Robert here is going to kind of walk us through a little bit here, some of the logistics on finding out how to do that, and uh, to go ahead and proceed with that. If that's something that you're okay with.
100%. Let's do it. Okay, so I'll just jump in and share my screen here real quick. Maybe. Okay.
Hey, look at that! Technology is the future. Here I was thinking it was cursive.
Yep. Thanks, Nate. So this is just how you sign. Basically, you sign up for a Coinbase account. Coinbase, we feel like, is one of the more popular ones throughout at least the United States. You can sign up for it out of the United States, but at least in the US, it seems to be the most popular one. That's where we anticipate most of our audience being. So what you'll do is you'll just go to coinbase.com, and they have a lot of pretty cool promotions on and off through Coinbase as far as being able to earn extra money, earn some crypto. If you see right here, kind of towards the bottom, it says you can sign up and get up to $200 in crypto. We'll look into that. Maybe it'll tell us a little bit more like what that looks like. So that's a cool thing with crypto is there's a lot of opportunities to earn free money. Basically, you do like little quests and stuff on Coinbase, and you can earn X amount of dollars in a certain asset as you just kind of learn about it. So, and we can get into that a little bit more. But so first off, you'll just go to coinbase.com, and then you just come up here to sign up. And then it's going to kind of ask you what you're looking for. If you're going to do an individual account or a business account, we'll do individual since most everyone's kind of going to be doing that. Then you go ahead and hit clicks, get started. You'll do your first name, last name, email address, and then you'll set yourself up with a password. So I'm going to stop sharing on that one real quick while I add that in here. And then we'll go through the rest of that.
So some of the things that he was talking about, some of these like quests and stuff that you can go through. Some of the companies that are out there, there's Stellar Lumens, there's Cardano, there's a lot of these bigger companies that have some big projects that are in works, but you can go through, they're called learn and earns, and you can actually learn about their companies, and you test for these questions at the end, and they will give you $1 or $2 in their coin that you're able to trade out for an asset that you would like, or maybe even just keep their asset if that's something that you deem valuable or worthy in your portfolio, and you can build on those also. So that's what he was kind of sharing with you, and I think that might be part of what that $200 is also, which
Yeah,
is
it could
cool.
very well be. And so what it does there is I entered my information in there, and it sends you a verification email. So I'm just going to jump into the email here and sign into your email. And it's just kind of your typical email verification thing. You know, it's going to give you the 6-digit password, or you'll click to basically, confirm that your email is accurate. Give me just 1 second to do that real quick. I apologize.
Is it kind of ironic to you that you had to verify that you're not a robot on some of these after our generation is the one that prank called everybody?
Yes, it is. So let me jump back in and share the screen here real quick, if you don't mind, Sir Travis.
Sounds great.
Perfect. So then it's going to come to this screen here. It's going to ask you for a phone number. And then this is to set up your two-factor authentication. So you get it basically like you do with pretty much everything. You sign into your device. It's going to ask you for the two-step verification. If you sign in from a new device, I guess. That you'll text a message to your phone. I'll give you the 6 digits that you can, enter in there. So I'm gonna stop sharing once again, so you don't all know my phone number. Actually, I'm gonna put Travis's in, so I'll unshare.
That's a terrible idea.
Okay,
That'd be a
so
really cruel joke.
so we'll jump back into the screen share here. Sorry, kind of all over, but we'll make it work. But I'm getting better at sharing it, so that's nice. So it just texted me the verification, kind of like what you're used to with everything else. So it's actually 7 digits. Okay, and then you go through, select your citizenship. You'll hopefully make enough money in crypto that you can buy a new computer that is faster than this one. And so basically it's going to go through here and look for just all your basic information, name, date of birth, address, zip code. Up here it's going to talk like, what are you going to use Coinbase for, source of funds, you'll put in, in employment status, your social security number. The reason that they do this is because it's considered an investment. And so this is similar to like if you were to sign up for a 401k or a Roth IRA or something like that. From the US, that's kind of how they consider these accounts. Go ahead, Travis.
I was gonna say you'll have to go through and file taxes and stuff on this at the beginning of the new year, and so it's a big thing.
Yeah, so that is something to keep in mind. You'll have to make sure you're keeping track of it, taxes, things like that. There are a lot of companies out there. I can't remember their names. We can look into that a little bit more. We can talk about that. But that's one thing we definitely want to encourage people to do is if you do make money in crypto, make sure that you do pay your taxes. That's something that just because it's cryptocurrency doesn't mean that it isn't actually valuable. It's not like it's fake internet money or whatever. As you do make money, you will be required to pay taxes. And the last thing you want is to be in trouble with the IRS. So at least that's my opinion, but you choose your own destiny there.
I'll second that. So
yeah. So anyways, I'm not going to go through this specific thing, but you enter all this information and you hit continue, and pretty much there you have your account set up. And then you can go through and actually trade things and things like that. So if you would like, we can go into that maybe a little bit later. We'll actually get this account set up, and then we can go through and show you kind of how to trade and things like that.
Yeah, don't be afraid. A little bit further on, it's going to ask you to for a picture of your ID. You'll take a picture of your ID with your phone or your computer, because it wants to verify that your identity, your address, make sure that things are lining up for them. They don't want somebody to be scammed out of their money. Just like us, we don't want somebody to be scammed out of their money, and vice versa. We don't want to be scammed out of ours either.
Right.
So these videos are just to educate you if you're curious.
Yeah, and one thing just to kind of note on, and we won't get too much into it in this episode, is there can be a lot of like scams and things in crypto. So if all of a sudden you get a notification that, oh, you won $10,000 for opening, or for whatever in cryptocurrency, be very, very cautious about those kind of things, just because since it is a new asset class, there's a lot of scams and interesting thing. Unfortunately, there's a lot of crummy people out there. So what I usually try to do is actually Google what I've been sent and see if there's any information out there. That's something we might try to jump into a little bit too, is trying to make sure people are aware of potential scams, because we don't want people to lose their money. Oh, one thing too, once you do set up your Coinbase account, you'll be given a passphrase, and that is usually 12 words, and you're going to want to make sure you keep track of that. I made the mistake of where I just took a screenshot of it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll have my phone forever. Drop my phone in some water, toast. And so the screenshot of that, I actually was lucky enough that I had uploaded some of the photos to my computer, was able to find it, and I could restore my Coinbase account. And if you switch phones or switch computers or anything like that, you're going to have those 12 word phrase to get into your account. And if not, then you're done. And anything that you've invested is just lost. So please, 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 please make sure that you do that. I printed mine off. It's in my gun safe because I don't want to lose that. And that's the way it's going to be with a lot of trading accounts, and then also hot wallets, which we'll get into a little bit later.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
Perfect. So that's, I think, kind of what we want to jump into a little bit here. We'll try to do a little bit more in detail of how that works, but feel free to answer, ask us questions in the comments, or if you have, new things you want to ask us about, or if you have some comments on ways we could, learn together better, something like that, a topic that you're looking for, let us have it.
Yeah, I agree 110%. So just as Robert was saying, they will ask you for that seed phrase, and it does have to be entered specifically according to that phrase. So it should be like a number 1 through 16, and they're going to give you those names or items that you'll have to put into those places to get into that specifically, and that is specific to your account and your wallet that you'll have. Yeah, I think that was, yeah, just like Robert was saying, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask us. If we don't know the answers, we will look them up and see if we can't find out the honest truth about those for you.
Absolutely.
While I got you here on the screen, Robert, I was going to tell you, Halloween just passed along not too long ago, a couple of days ago.
Accurate.
And I was out taking a couple of my kids trick-or-treating to the neighbors, and I told them a couple of dad jokes because that's what our channel is, and I got a couple Snickers.
Fun size or regular size?
Fun size.
Okay, yeah, so
not
that good. Okay, well, I actually found something out kind of cool. I was doing a little bit of research into Michael Jackson because they feel like he's kind of a prominent figure. Sad that he passed, but I found out what his favorite thing to do was while he was on vacation.
What was it?
Ski. Obviously.
You did that really well too.
I practiced it all day. So.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching our channel. Have a great night.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.